But there were things like activities that I just didn't like doing for the sole reason that I knew I stood out. Like, I think the first time I really realized that was like when my sisters and I would go to the park, and like, this obviously kid central, and like all the kids were just like with it. I noticed like my sister could like make friends like there on the spot and like go sit on the swings together. Whereas for me, I got a lot of stares, and then I sort of had to like wait for them to ask the question and then me sort of explain it. And once I did, like that was all good and we could be friends. But it was like actually getting to that point, and it was just like that extra little step that I realized that like my older sister Tia didn't have to deal with. They just make friends like off the bat. Whereas for me, it was like that like explanation first, which I didn't mind doing. But then sometimes people are a little bit awkward about that, and they don't know what they can say and what they can't say. Sometimes parents are awkward about that, and they're like they don't even want their kid to offend anybody or get involved, so they'll just like swivel the kid the other way. But I think that just further establishes the gap between like disabled and able-bodied people, and there really isn't much of one. It's just like people worrying about what they can and can't say, and yeah, they unintentionally sort of like further that gap.
But it must be tiring as well to have to constantly explain over and over again yourself, I suppose, in that way.
Yeah, it was a little bit, but like honestly, a lot of people ask me now, especially parents, because I'm a bit older now. Parents will come to me and be like, "What advice would you have wanted then? Like, how can I console my kid who's like you, like missing a limb? What do I need to say to them to help them with their confidence? Like, they're rolling down their sleeves at the park, they simply don't want to go." And like my answer, and I don't even know how proud I am of this answer, but like I just didn't go to the park. At that point, I was like, sometimes you don't need to fix everything. Like for me, I just didn't feel comfortable going to the park, so I just didn't go to the park. And obviously that's a shame, because if obviously these kids do want to go to the park, you want them to be able to go to the park. But like that's how I dealt with it. Like I've always been a sort of like therapist to myself, I feel like, ever since I was really young. And my solution to that was just to not go to the park. And so that's what I did.